Well, hello and welcome to yet another NCVCV. Suddenly number 21 came like a shot out of the darkness, and we all have to thank Bongotezz, because Mr. Bongotezz, my friend, just jumped in and gave me all what I was needed when it came to solve my problem. I will get back to that, don't you worry. But I must show you some other stuff first of all. I can set a lot of things from the spawn point. Now you're spawning somewhere around here and you're dropping down and you teleport away. And Bongo, there are only going to be 2 teleports. So as soon as you get inside that place back there, you can add blue and you're not going to teleport anymore. There's only 2 teleporting and then it's off. Now this is CPM's, CPM 4001's spawning thing he made for the adventurers, and yeah, I stole that because why should I make this one? I can understand how it works. I can't really see how fun it is to build it, but it works. And so why invent the wheel one more time? And we have had use of this. We are giving, I think we are giving 60 gold, yeah, 60 gold to this one. Won't last for long. 60 gold to the player, and then we TP away them. Now I think this one is correct at the moment, so that's good. But I will use this command block to do what Bongo told me from the beginning. That is, we are going to set this one later for that scoreboard dummy thing. So I will do this. Sorry if I have to concentrate. And I will use his variable name. That was good. And it's a dummy variable. Now the fun part, I never thought of it, but the dummy variable, it's the it's the player who walks around with that. And that's rather strange. Why is he doing that? So now we have set that. So if I use the the spawning place, it's now going to be okay. Now we're not doing that right now. Yeah, there is a place inside there what I call the HQ. Now I have built the thing that I have thought of, and what I thought I should do is I should build it out here to show myself, you and Bongo of course, that have I understood this. Now this is what I've been thinking. The player come in, and this is the hallway. The stairway is over sent up to the apartment, and one of these 2, now they shouldn't be that far apart, but I'm just for showing you. Oh dear, it's blowing through my window. Oh, by the way, Ron, I have flipped off the ceiling fan, so no more noise from that one today. But then again, it came wind from the window. So in here there are 2 books. No flipping B means car crash, and flipping B, and that means that you are a murderer. I don't really like that sound of the wind, so I just dropped my window. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. So this is what I'm going to fix inside Chicago. And the thing is, I know perfectly well how to do this. I have to invert, of course, or a non-gate, not gate, and they are on. Now one of these should be open, that is, one of these torches should be off. And this, so far I would build anything, but how to compare? Well, with the dummy thing we should be easy to do that. Now we are going to build everything else, or at least try to. Up here we have teleporting. Down here we have the flip lever B if you're doing it inside a flashback. So that one is going to be set. Let's see what's scoreboards, players, set, parents 2. Yep, I'm onto this. I'm onto this somehow. Up here, if you're doing alternative 1, you are going to flip the lever B and you will set scoreboard one more time. Scoreboard players set all or nearest player to parents 2. If you don't flip it, it will be set to parents 1. And then you push the button and you go over to that place. If you don't bother with the story, you just push a button and you both, I'm going to have 2 command blocks, so you both set parents 2 and then you get the teleport. You don't know, because you're not interested, you don't know that there are 2 alternatives. If you're not interested, I'm not going to bother with you. So we need to do all that. Well, first of all, we have already set the first one, so let's do this from the beginning. Now Bongo is of course a very clever man, so he had done everything before, but I will have to start from the very beginning. I have to give myself a command block. Now I hope I can remember how to do this. Oh yeah, I need to take player as well. Sorry. I hope I could remember, but I couldn't. That's... whoops, not Fellonius, huh? Then there is no... okay. Well, how should I know that? Command block. How do you spell it then? Command... big C? Nope. Strange. Now the ID were 137 last time. I'm not sure you are allowed to do that. Oh yeah. Command block. Do I need to... using... oops! There was something there. Using numeric IDs will not be supported in the future. Please use names such as Minecraft command block. Thank you. And it should be tiny b and a tiny c. Now, using... I don't think you need to print that Minecraft thing. Right. Oops, sorry. Okay, so now I've got myself. Normally, I put that in that chest, so I'll always have it with me. But we should use it. Let's see, what do we need? Not a chest, so that we can remove it once. Perhaps we can use that one. We don't need that. We need a button or 2. Okay, and we need to have daylight. Whoops. Today I am a bit upset, but that's because I'm going to build something totally new for me. Okay, the first one with the button, and you push shift to put the button there. Now, of course you can have a block before it or something. Now this is going to be that dummy. We are going to put a dummy inside. So scoreboard objectives, and this is to tell the Minecraft, the game itself, that now what we want to deal with this. The objective is a dummy, and we're going to add that dummy, and we are going to call it parents, mainly because I like that variable. Now for me this is the same like we did in the basic. We always had set we could say like a parenthesis 0 end parenthesis equals 1, and that little box is now ticked a 1. It could have any value up to 65,000, I think. Scoreboard, objectives, add parents dummy. So now when I push this button, that will be added. Now we need to see this, because we are no believers of this. So we'll do that, what Bongo also did. We'll again talk about scoreboard and the objectives, but this time we want to set the display so we can see it, and we'll do the sidebar. Then you don't have to, and it is the variable parents we will see. Good. Now I can press these two if I want to already now, because I want to do that. Now, as I said, if you flip the lever, it will set it to 2. If you flip the lever there, it will set it to 2, and if you just push the button, it will set it to 2. So where do we set it to 1? Well, this one is over there, as I said, and so will the next one be in a line, because here we are also going to have something that we need. First we take the objectives. We don't set the display on the sidebar, but in here we are going to use scoreboard. Oops. And now we are going to set inside the players. Now I believe it's going to be a one-player single-player game, but of course it really doesn't matter. But I believe so, so I will keep it to nearest player, and that should be a P. So the player is now going around with the dummy variable parent when I give him this. Suddenly he has this inside his pocket. He's around going, thinking, reading, or whatever. He has this from the word get-go. When he drops down over there at the spawn point and lands up in the OOC room, he has parents 1 already. He has that, and that means, when I push this button at least, and that's good, because we want that. Okay, this should be working. Should I just... yeah, why not? Let's see. Kaboom! Successfully. Let's see if we can show it. Oh yes, we could. So, we have that. Now, we would love to test for it. That's the second part. Everything seems to be in 2 different parts. This is setting up the scoreboard, and then we test for the dummy variable. Now I would love to have them over here because it's easier for me. So I will do, let's see, we need 1, 2, yeah, it should be here. So I'll put it there and the other one there. Now this one is going to test for if we have 1, and we know that we have 1. Let's see. Now this is the thing that I am a bit have to concentrate, because we are using those sharp-edged parentheses. Now the score of parents should be something, and we want it to be either a minimum of 1 or score underline parents, paint the parnets, and close but no cigar, or B, maximum 1. Now remember, you don't have to put it maximum 1. Back in the the good old basic days, you could have equals or less than, equals or higher than, or not at all. But having these equal sign meant it was the only one. They haven't succeeded in doing this in Minecraft. Well, we can build this anyway. So that block, probably the wrong book, is it? We don't know. Was that the killing, or was it? I think that was the wrong block. Well, it's easy, just shifting those two books. That would be okay.